You've been a subject of a pretty huge controversy.
Oh, yeah.
Involving your ex-girlfriend, Ashley Grayson, okay? And so we did speak to Sherelle Hodges, who is now currently in litigation with Ashley Grayson for outing her for allegedly scamming thousands and thousands of customers with her, like, business digital course.
Trust me, I was her tech person. I was the person that did everything. When we were together, I will say, like, I respect that everything that I saw was legit. We sat there and she opened enrollment, and I saw $1 million in 8 minutes.
I saw a video floating around of an alleged murder for hire.
It's not alleged. I know the reason why y'all have to say alleged.
Yeah.
But it's not alleged.
She's not suing you.
Oh no, she just wanted me out of here. She put a hit out on me.
Hit out on you?
Oh yeah. And mine was the most. She has multiple hits out, but mine was the most.
How much did she put on your head?
$60,000.
You and Ashley met on some business.
I was legit, there for business, and then, one thing led to another. She was married at the time, but she didn't care about none of that. I was living in Austin, Texas. She was living in Dallas. She wanted me to come to Dallas to beat her down. So, went to the Omni Hotel. I knocked the wig off. And then we got up, went, got food, got drinks, came back to the room. I knocked the wig off again after she put it back on. And then I sent it back to her husband the next day.
What do you mean she's not your type?
Oh, no, you ain't my type, so the money that you had made it a little bit easier. But I ain't, it was, it made me sleep a little easier at night.
Right, y'all were just...
No, so in the beginning, I was just beating her down. Take all around the world. We going to all these different places, knocking the wig off in different places.
You're pretty much common law business partners at this time. Y'all live
That's what she wanted. That's what she wanted to call it. She didn't want to, because of the crazy divorce that she had went through, she didn't want to get married again. But I told her, I said, I don't want to speak about marriage, because when you're going through a divorce and that man about to walk away with $3 million, which she finessed the court system, her and her lawyer, which I'm sitting there in the house, which is crazy. Like, how you gonna try to get me killed when I know all your shit?
All right, and we're here. I did not want to be here. First of all, the reason I'm starting with Pardi is because he took too long. Pardi took too long to say anything. Pardi, I just don't understand. For years, these rappers have been out here slandering, slaughtering your girlfriend. And you have said really nothing. You've done a few tweets, but for as much time as you spend in the gym, sir, I don't understand why we have a story post, okay? I don't understand why you are taking to your story to post about protecting black women and you haven't protected her, okay? You a black man to another black man. You can make a call like Diddy calls and say, take my wife out, take my potential wife out of a song, okay? But you didn't. You didn't do that. Hold on. Okay? Hold on. Give me a second. Okay? Hold on. I just want to read what he wrote. Okay? After 3 weeks of a trial, you come out a couple days after everybody that she lied about and lied on, okay, has come to the forefront. So now she crying, and you decided you wanted to finally say something. I just do not understand, okay? I don't understand this. Hold on. I got to get this, like 1 day before, I'm like, what type of boyfriend are you? What type of boyfriend are you? Now, he done been with plenty of hot girls. Plenty. What's the difference between Megan and any other hoe you done been with? What's the difference? You fell in love. Why? Men love hoes. Okay? And Megan she has been at the forefront of the whole movement since she came out. Hot girl summer. But for her to lie about, because I didn't understand that. And I'm going to tell you why I didn't understand her lying about sleeping with Tory or sleeping with the baby or anybody else that that they have talked about in court, right? I didn't see anything wrong with her sleeping with these people because she's a grown woman and she's single. So if you want to, your body count want to be up, you want to live like a hot girl, do it. Be you. I'm going to do me. I did me when I was younger. Okay, I did me, and I've never been afraid to talk about it. But I just don't understand, where are we as women where we're going out here and we're sleeping with people, right? And then we're afraid to really talk about it. I think her case would have been more powerful, and no one would have dragged her for lying had she would have said, I was sleeping with Tory. I was sleeping with Tory and he shot me. It changes the dynamic of the relationship. It now changes from, oh, you were just assaulted or endangered, to your boyfriend shot you domestically. It would have made it stick a lot harder, and I think it would have saved her a lot of mental anguish, because people were trying to figure out, how do you have a brand screaming hot girl summer, be a hot girl, be proud of your body, be proud of who you sleep with, but you're constantly lying about who you're sleeping with because you're trying to protect Pardi, but he ain't protecting you until the day before the trial ends. That man ain't show up to court with you. My husband want me in the court every day. He didn't have to be there. He wasn't being sued. It was me. You have to understand, you have to view people by their actions. My own sister-in-law, her husband has never walked her into not one court. That's support. I don't trust nobody else with you. I don't trust nobody else around you. I got your hand. I don't care if you got bodyguards. And as a black man, regardless of her body count, he should have stood beside her every day. She had to walk in there and be humiliated. Don't come to your story and talk about to any woman, especially ones of color, that has suffered an injustice. I feel for you. When you do find the courage to speak up, it seems like you will be ridiculed. You know why? We don't have black men in the front of us. We don't have black men making it okay. Well, they don't. I do. But we don't have black men making it okay to say, who cares who you was with? Who cares? I'm going to stand with you everywhere. You ain't going nowhere without me until this case is over. Now, I feel for you. When you do find the courage to speak up, he says on his story, it seems you will be ridiculed. Your credibility will be questioned. Your entire past will be held under a magnifying glass. In an instant, you go from being victim to defendant in the eyes of the public, and to anyone with a daughter, sister, mother, niece, aunt. I pray for their protection. I pray for their covering. I wouldn't wish this on interview. Sir, you're going to need to pray, and you're going to need to show up, okay? That's what we need. We're going to need you to pray, and we're going to need you to show up when you're supposed to show up. Not take to your story and write no bitch-ass post. Not her giving comments to magazines saying that you're embarrassed about her body count because she didn't feel safe enough to tell you, based off of your reputation, who she had hit before you, because your ego would have been questioned. Y'all are not ready for me today, okay? It is Christmas Eve, and we are bringing in the new year different, all right? Y'all are not ready today, all right? Because I am tired. I am tired of them out here talking about protect black women, protect black women. She's been on the internet talking about he shot me, and not one time did this nigga say anything until one day before the court. Megan, you need to pack your shit. You need to find somebody else, okay? Because at this point, this is a trauma bond. This is a trauma bond. This man don't love you. This is not love, because he would have never let you walk in court alone. He wouldn't have waited till the last minute, till the whole internet dragged you, and you at home crying. You don't know what to do. Joe Budden dragging you. He didn't even get on the internet to check Joe Budden. Who don't check Joe Budden? Who don't? Who ain't checked him? He don't let make songs about you and ain't one time show up to say, listen, the next nigga to put my in a song, it's gonna be me and you. What did he do? He took to Twitter and shut up. Because you know why? He gets paid by these artists. He gets paid to write for them. And as black women, you want to be protected? Find you somebody that's gonna protect you, because mine didn't leave my side. Mine opened my door. Mine opened my door every day. Car door. Courtroom door, okay? Every day. And I ain't got to do not one sit-up or one liposuction a one-ass job to get him to open up no door. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. And had she would have came out, because a lot of this is her fault. A lot of this is her fault. If she would have just been honest from the beginning, we talked about this in 2020. I was the only blogger that put out that Tory did, in fact, endanger her life. I didn't know about Kelsey having the gun as well, but they both did. And they was all out there beating her ass because she's sleeping with him, she's sleeping with her, him, and the bodyguard. The bodyguard ain't show up. You know why the bodyguard didn't show up? The bodyguard didn't show up because he just got his first job back after being fired from Megan's team, okay? After the shooting. After the shooting. He got his first job back with Tiger. He didn't want to be in no court testifying over this and then possibly endangering himself, and not endangering himself, messing up possible future job opportunities. So he went out there with his boss. And word on the street, he was hitting her too. The bodyguard. So he was being played too. He found out that night too that she messing with him. She messing with him on her. She messing with this dude. He done lost his job. Rock Nation done fired him. And now he got to come testify on her behalf to help him. He's not trying to mess up his check. This is a civilian. This bodyguard is not a celebrity. He's a civilian. So guess what? I would have went to Qatar too. But before the trial, before he went over there to Qatar with Tiger, he down there at the Equinox gym every morning at 5:30 working out. He wasn't starting this heifer because she's a liar. He wasn't trying to get mixed up in that no more and mess up his bills because he got family to pay for. He got family to take care of too. It's destructive. And had she would have came out and just said, this is all Megan had to say, was the truth. I was sleeping with him. And he shot me. That right there, Tory wouldn't have had 1 ounce of support. Not 1 ounce. But because you lied and then you went on Gayle King to lie and say, sexually? No. And then you're upset. Well, what is the sexuality got to do with him shooting me? He didn't shoot at you. He wasn't convicting for shooting at you. He was convicted of negligently handling a gun, which anybody negligently handling a gun needs to be locked up. You don't play with guns. But all y'all was drinking, all y'all was fighting, and a few was shooting. And you happen to, I got shot. He shot me. Right. But you tried to save your boyfriend and say that it was glass in your foot. But then when you saw he wasn't messing with you no more, then that's when you want to come out, get all pretty, and sit on the end and say, he shot me, and you ain't never hit that man. It would have changed the whole dynamic, and all of us as black women would have rallied for you. Okay? But you cannot be the cause of confusion and destruction. You can't even lie to you can't lie to your own partner and then expect them to come out and fix everything when you can't even be honest with yourself. So that's what this is really about. That's why everybody is dragging you. It has nothing to do with your body count. Women, I had prostitutes sitting in my chair, 2,000, 3,000, never disrespected them. That's how you get your money. That's how you get your money. You ain't married. You ain't committed to nobody. You ain't got no kids around here. All you want to throw that pussy. Throw that horse, bitch. Throw it. Throw it. Now, I feel, go to Tory and Megan.